What's up, wonderful YouTube people out there? I'm coming to you from the garden box, and there's been a lot of growth. I had to restart, so this is different from previous updates, but got all my seeds I'm trying to start. I've got some peas. I've got a transplanted hydroponic chili piquin. Got all my grow lights set up. I've got habaneros, red ghost, some others. I'm trying to get some goat's weed going, some purple chili piquins, and these are all chocolate scotch bonnets right here. But got all those there. And here's my big bag of seeds. I'm actually currently in the process of moving, which means all this area and stuff's gonna change. I just want to check out and compare some of these plants. I also need to water them. So this is a orange habanero. This was planted probably, no, I want to say about the 4th of this month, which would be November, so it's growing fast. This one was done on the 26th, but wasn't done in proper conditions, so it took a while to sprout. There's those two like that. I got my peas, which aren't really part of the pepper garden. I've got another little habanero. No roots yet. White 7-pod. Some really dwarf looking caramel Moruga scorpions. I don't know what happened to that one. It sprouted like that, but that one was seed locked, and I cut the seed off along with this one. That one grew surprisingly fast once the starter leaves were cut and the true leaves started to go. I've got this red ghost here. It's a little yellow from just a little oversaturation, so I'm cutting back on that. Not going to water him today. I've got another orange hab. Despite the label on this pepper, it is actually a bell pepper I got from a friend who sprouted it and didn't know what to do. I've got a Thai chili or a bird's eye chili, depending on how you wish to say it, and a really weird orange habanero that I know it's an orange habanero because I took it out of a habanero, but it started with really big leaves right there and just goes really wide. It's also taller than all the others. That's kind of a weird one. There's not too much I want to show you aside from kind of how I'm watering them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off. I'm going to set it in a little tray over here. Oh, that's hard. Alright, sorry about that, but alright, there we go. And what I'm going to do is pour a fair amount in there, and then take this. See how it's up like that? It's already starting to sink. That means the water is getting sucked in. And I'll set that one over there. That orange hob looks like it wants some water. And this method that quite a few people use, it causes faster root development going down and bigger and stronger root balls. That was a lot in that one, so what I'm going to do is take another one that one right there could use some. That was just. There we go. Take chili and the 7-pod, put them over there like that. This one's been drinking a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off the rest of the ones that I'm going to water, and I'm going to come back with how I do the blending on it. Alright, see it? Alright, so this is basically what I've been using for fertilizer. I know it's not the best, Master blends better, but I'm just using Miracle-Gro all-purpose plant food, and I've got it separate right there. Take the scoop, and about, judging by the size, it's 32 fluid ounces. So what you're going to want to do is come over here, take that, and you can do small scoops because they're easier to get in, but if you can get some, like, overload that scoop, works just as good. And then what you're going to want to do is take about 4 or 5 of those, depending on the size of the container, and that's about good for now. So another thing I do is I take, with the 2-cup method, well, when you put a hole in the bottom, just big enough so that roots can go through, but not big enough that dirt will, flow out of. And then what you do is you take your potting mix. In this case, I use Miracle-Gro Organic Choice, and put it up to about there in the cup. So I'd say about good 2/3 of the way up. Then you take your Miracle-Gro Shake and Feed, or whatever kind of pellets you want to use. Put a good layer of those. Doesn't have to be too many. You can if too little, but then what you're going to do is take more of that organic mix and cover it up. And after that, you're going to take your Sharpie or whatever you can just write directly on the second cup, the one that holds the water. Just write what kind of pepper it is. Then put a divot in the top, about 1/2 inch down. Put your seed in there. Take whatever you're using for water. In this case, pressure spray. And then just, well, with pressure, but like that. Just get it moist. And you're going to take a sandwich bag like this. Not a Ziploc. You can, though. And just I'm sorry about this. This is really hard to do with one hand. Take it like that. Kind of like how you see in there. And it makes a mini greenhouse. And I'd like to give a big thanks to khangstarr. He grows a lot of peppers. He's got a community on Google for, all about peppers. And these are for their contest. Unfortunately, they aren't sprouting very fast. As you can see, there's a little seed right there. I don't know what it is. It's just, I guess my heater doesn't put enough heat on them. They don't seem to sprout fast. The caramel Moruga scorpion that's right there, that took probably, let me see the date on that real quick actually. That took, okay, I started that on the 31st, today's the 14th, so I guess close, wait, sorry, today's not the 14th. I'm an idiot. Today's the 17th. So it took close to 20 days, give or take. So I don't expect those to sprout very fast, but I'm going to provide more updates on these, and I'll just take a quick look outside in a second on my outdoor chili piquins. See you in a second. Alright, so these guys, they're not looking too good, but they've already been pruned for winter. They were transplanted fairly recently. I've actually got 2 ghost pepper plants in there. That's a bigger one, that's a smaller one. I don't expect those to survive. I don't really want those, that's why I put them in the pot. But pretty scrawny plants. I'm hoping they'll fullen out, but I don't really know so far. They seem to have come out. This one has definitely come out of shock since it was transplanted. It's just tired. It's losing its leaves because it's cold. So, and then this one was transplanted fairly recently, and the reason the leaves are yellow is overwatering, because it literally has rained a ton in the past week or so. But just got them in, I guess, 1 or 2 gallon pots. Just trying to get them to grow out. Then I'm going to take them over to our new property with a really nice garden. So these guys will love it there. Alright, that's enough for today. And like I said, go check out khangstarr on YouTube and Google. He's really cool. He grows a lot of peppers. He knows a lot too. And he's pretty cool. Alright, see you later. This is Harry. Bye.